Hi, did we do this one last time? Stranger Things season 5 teaser trailer just dropped, literally just dropped, and I'm gonna watch it and we're gonna talk about it because this is the last teaser trailer of Stranger Things ever. The next trailer will be the proper trailer, and then we'll have the season, and that is crazy. That is so crazy. It's been a long time. I've been documenting my love for Stranger Things since the very beginning. Let's go. One one last time. If you're new here, my name is Ren. I make videos about books and pop culture. Right. Oh, let's go. Are they listening to the Upside Down?
4, 3, 2, and
Oh, it was touching his neck. They must be listening to the Upside Down.
after all we've been through,
Eddie.
this thing, it ties us together forever.
It did take me a minute to figure out who was talking then. Is that Max? Does she wait? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, okay. We're gonna have to watch this again. Oh my god!
This blood leads. I need you to fight one last time. Let's end this, kid. Found you.
Where to begin? Right, should we watch it again? Break it down this time. We can do some pausing. Okay. Oh my god! There's so many thoughts. I also love that the Robin and Steve working together thing is still, because I think they work at the radio station this season. I'm sure I've seen that. I'm sure I've seen the uniforms. They must. The burn, they must be talking about the Upside Down. They must be listening to the Upside Down.
4,
There must be some frequency there.
3, come on, 2, and
And the military is involved now, which, like, 5 seasons too late. Military.
after all we've
Eddie was not like my favourite character. I love that they're like, here's his headstone, he's dead. Just reminding everybody he's not coming back. But I do feel sorry for him because he, like, no one knows the truth of what happened, and he is just branded this. Like, he's been branded as the one that did this, you know?
been through. This thing,
And I'm still really unsure if Max is alive. Like, I hope she is because she is one of my favourite characters. But my mind goes back and forth as to whether or not she's not.
it ties us together forever.
I find it interesting that this thing where he's saying this thing that ties us together, and we've seen the 3 main couples. We've seen Joyce and Hopper, Mike and Eleven, and Jonathan and Nancy. I feel like maybe there'll be some breakup. So I don't even think Jonathan and Nancy are gonna break up. I don't know. I hope Joyce and Hopper don't, because they just got together and they're my fave. Sort it out. You've been doing this since you were in high school. I'm going to make a video about the first shadow, by the way, just as a side note. Also, just want to say, watching the trailer again, I noticed that when Jonathan's doing the speech, all the boys put their hands in, and I love that that's been included in the whole, like, romantic, like, when there's, like, all the different pairings, because those were the boys were the OG pairings, like, that's the core friendship group, you know, and I really, really like that was included, and I love it. Because we actually wouldn't have seen them this together since season 1, really. But not even season 1, because of Will was missing. Oh, give me the party, all 4 of them. Is this the only time they've, like, literally all going to be together the whole time? Bloody hell. Who's that jumping? I feel like we're going to see the Upside Down in, like, a huge scale. I feel like there's going to be, like, we're going to see so much more of the Upside Down than we've ever seen before. And I do feel like a lot of this season is probably going to be in the Upside Down. I'm very interested here to see if Max is alive, or whether or not Lucas has grabbed her body out of the bed and has got her here to try and stop the Demodogs from getting her, because, like, she's still in her hospital gown. So whether or not she's, like, just woken up, or he took her while she was unconscious, who knows? You really can't tell in that video. To me, I would say she's probably unconscious still. Joyce and her axe, once again. If they kill Joyce Byers, I will riot. Will passed out. I think we're going to see a lot of links to Will here. Like, I think the original kind of go back to it, like to the original and him being the first one. And I'm going to make a video about whether or not you need to see the first shadow in order to see season 5, and I'm going to talk a bit more about the first shadow. But Henry does have a collection. Henry does have a connection to Joyce and Hopper. Not, like, I'm going to be completely honest, I won't give any more spoilers than that, but he does have a connection, and I don't fully feel like him picking Will in season 1 was particularly an accident. I think it was actually very targeted, and I think we're going to see Will being more of a focus in this season because of his connection to the Upside Down. Elle has a connection, yes. Will has a connection that none of the rest of them have, and I think it's very interesting. I also do feel like one of the Wheelers is going to die. I think Karen. I mean, them hiding in here and then it cutting to the scene a little bit, Nancy crying. It really wouldn't surprise me if Karen goes.
I need you to fight one last time.
And I think that's interesting as well, because Hopper is obviously, I think, talking to Elle, I'm going to assume, when he says, let's end this. But you see Will's eyes close, and you think he's talking to Elle, because you see this scene of Elle, but he says, let's end this, kid. And then it's just this shot, and you can't tell if that's Elle or Will, and you would assume it's Elle. I'm, you know, the majority, and it kind of points to it being Elle, especially him saying kid, but it could be Will. And I think that one on the floor there, where Joyce is on the floor, is Will when he passed out. Yeah, I'm very excited. And the thing I really love about the Stranger Things trailers is they don't always give away a lot. Some trailers give away so much, but in this instance, there's still so much unknowns. We don't know where this is going to go. We don't know how this is going to end. And I really like that. And it has taken a really long time for 5 seasons. I'm not going to like 9 years for 5 seasons. But for the scope of how big those seasons are and how long they are, and the fact that within those 9 years we had a global pandemic and there was the massive strike, get the delay, you know, like I can understand why there was a delay. And in between, you know, like there was 3 seasons in 3 years, because it was 2016 and then season 3 came out in 2019. The last 2 have just taken a bit longer, and they're filming for so long. Like this season took the whole year, and even though it's 8 episodes, they are very long episodes, and I'm really happy with that. And I'm glad that we've got to kind of like extend this and we get multiple release days as well, because the thought of it being a finale and then it just being gone in one day, kind of like, I don't like that. Like, I like the fact that I'll be waiting and it'll be something which is like spread out. Takeaways from this is I do think we're going to see so much more of the Upside Down. I think there's going to be massive scope for the Upside Down in this season. So much of that trailer is parts of the Upside Down and parts of things that are from the Upside Down, and obviously it's coming into Hawkins, so we're going to see that. I also think we're going to see I think definitely one of the Wheelers we might be saying goodbye to. I don't think it's Mike. I think it'll be Karen or Holly. I think Will is going to be very involved this season. I think more involved than he's ever been. I think this kind of connection, whilst not laying like dormant because he has still had these feelings, has definitely not reached the potential that it could have, and I think this season we're going to see that. And like I said, I could understand that even more so having seen the first shadow, the play that's on the West End in New York, and I saw that play in 2023 when it opened on the West End, so I have thought this for a while, and I do think that he's going to be much more involved in helping to stop what is happening. It's going to be very interesting to see how it all comes together, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, this show, like, it just means so much to me. I can't believe it's coming to an end. But yeah, I am really unsure about what I think about Max. I don't know if she's going to be okay or not. That really did look like Lucas was just kind of like carrying her body so it wouldn't get eaten. Whether or not she'll wake up, I mean, her injuries were pretty severe, so I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. We will see in November/December. We'll figure that out. I know what I'm doing Christmas Day and I know what I'm doing New Year's. That's what I'm doing. Let me know. I want to make some more videos leading up to it. I want to, talk about the first shadow and the connection and everything. So I'd like to talk about you guys' thoughts as well. It's been a long time since we've spoken about Stranger Things. I'm super excited and I can't wait to see it. I'm also very stressed. I'm very stressed, and I think it's going to be an emotional one. I don't think it's going to be wrapped up neatly in a bow. Wow. It'll be wrapped up, but whether or not it'll be wrapped up in a bow and be the present I want, who knows? We'll see. Just don't touch Joyce Byers or Robin. Thank you. Yeah, I'd love to know you guys' thoughts on the Stranger Things 5 trailer that is officially out. The last ever Stranger Things teaser trailer. Here we are. My name is Ren. I make videos a couple of times about books and pop culture, so if you want to stick around and join us, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell. And as usual, all the links to my other social medias will be in the description as well. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're doing really well. Over and out.